Hello guys, and welcome to your pick a card reading. We've got option number 1, this Frankenstein little fella. Option number 2, here lies pepper. Keep in mind guys, these are actually salt and pepper shakers, so yeah, that's why it says that. Option number 3, the Lady Frankenstein. Option number 4, which is this vampire ghost. Dracula ghost. The timestamps are going to be down below in the description box per usual. Okay guys, choose one of these options to get your spirit message today. For those of you who have been on my channel before, you know how the cookie crumbles. You know it's a good one. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello, my name is Starfire. Welcome to this pick a card reading. Like this video to show some love and support if you'd like to see more content like this. Subscribe if you have not already. Okay guys, now let's get into it. Those of you that chose option number 1, you chose this Frankenstein. So let me just channel the message from the salt shaker itself first. I feel that you guys have kept your mouth shut. And it almost feels forcefully, but you have seen everything because his eyes are wide the heck open and they're red from how open they are. So like your eyes are open, okay? Your eyes are open and you may not be speaking on it, but you're aware of certain things. You've seen a lot, but you're very smart and you keep to yourself when it comes to what you know. However, it's also, I feel, because people would not want you to speak the truth is what I'm getting. But you're a very smart person and you've seen a lot, you know a lot. Okay, that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting, you know, I feel like you're really sweet and loving. And even though people may not pick that up right away, you may have RBF. People don't acknowledge how sweet and compassionate and how big of an empath you actually are. You're like one of the most sweetest people someone could meet, actually. But a lot of people may judge you based off of your RBF. Like you may not smile a lot right away, especially if you like don't know people that well, or if you are unsure if you can be your sweet self around them, you know. But you're a very sweet and genuine person. Some of you, your favorite color might be green. It may literally be this kind of green. If not, I just feel like green is a good color for you. So we have got Black Cat number 7, the 5 of Wands, and then all of these clarifiers. Okay. I'm going to say it right now. Do not run away from this message. It's going to end well. Just stick around and you'll see. And then we have ILY, I love you. And we've got Cupid spirits. And it's 2 angels here. They look like twins. So your overarching card here is Black Cat. Okay, so it says, there is a curious journey into the depths of the unknown, hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. Okay, guys, with light in their eyes. That's the first thing I channeled. I'm getting freaking chills right now. I literally channeled your eyes being open. And like so open that they're red. And you know what's weird? This card here, the Death and Rebirth card, the eyes are glowing red. And I just noticed that. Oh my gosh. And then this is talking about, I'm going to read that again. There's a curious journey into the depths of the unknown. So that's saying you're stepping into a new phase of life. And it could feel a little bit scary because it may feel a little bit unfamiliar. But your curiosity is what's guiding you there. Hidden so deep that only the brave will gracefully return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. So you are going to have to be brave on your journey. And your bravery is what will send you grace. You will be granted grace because of your bravery. It is your bravery that will aid your victory. And if you feel like your eyes have been dimmed at any point on your journey, like if you feel like your eyes have been shut or darkened in some way, the lights will return to your eyes. And it's funny, it says, Grace will return with light in their eyes and shadow leading home. Okay, so some of you guys may have a pet. On this here, it's literally the black cat card. Some of you guys may be cat people, but it doesn't have to be a cat. It could be a dog. It could be any kind of pet, you know, whatever pet you're into, pet, lizard, whatever. It's a pet that you're going to have, it's your familiar. Okay, you have a familiar that will guide you home. And if you don't have a pet, you're going to get one. If you just got one, that's the one. Okay, the fire, the spiritual fire, or the trials and tribulations, the pressure of life that were supposed to burn you down are actually going to fuel your transformation. That which was supposed to melt you, destroy you, crush you under pressure is actually the fuel of your transformation and will ignite that inner light like never before. So here it says, hello, cat with 9 lives. Cats are graceful creatures rivaling the snobbiest of humans. They are fiercely independent and value their time and space above all things. They are aloof yet love affection, and they put their health and well-being above all other things. You're going to find that some people may, feel triggered by you. And you're literally just being yourself. You're literally just in your own happy world, or just minding your own business. And for some reason, that's a problem. Some people you will find with the 5 of Wands here may find themselves to be combative or competitive towards you. So people that want to see you down will be triggered by you not staying down. People that want to shut you up will be triggered by your words, by your honest, blunt, well-spoken communication to self and to others. There are various paradigms and perceptions you can reach for. There are various of these perceptions and paradigms that will reach for you. Those that want to reach for you from a lower paradigm will do what they can to knock you down so that you can be on their paradigm. I do see that you will be changing things for the better, primarily through your communication. Cats are also mysterious. They are the symbol of empowerment and setting boundaries. When the black cat comes purring into your reading, you are being asked to find your independence. I feel like you're naturally independent, but I do feel like you're being called to be independent on a larger scale, like further, especially if you feel like you have had a codependent connection with somebody or still do, like a partner or something, and especially if they're toxic, you're being told to be to set healthier boundaries and be even more independent and do a lot more on your own without them, because I feel like they are very competitive with you and combative. There's just someone in your life that's toxic, competitive, combative, argumentative, and they want to put the pressure down on you in a negative way because they want to be better than you. When the black cat comes purring into your reading, you're being asked to find your independence. Grab some me time so that you can find your footing again. It is easy to get lost in the chaos when you have a lot going on. Taking a step back to see the bigger picture is the best way to get some fresh ideas about where to go next, how to solve a problem, or how to get out of a funk. Remember, me time doesn't have to be dramatic. Having a 20-minute coffee break at your local coffee shop can be just as rewarding as an all-day staycation. When it comes to me time, choose quality over quantity always. Black Cat will ask you to learn the power of saying no. We all have to set boundaries and rules. We cannot expect others to know what is okay or not okay without some guidance. Nor can we expect others to know when we have too much on our plates. It is okay to say no. This isn't a selfish act, and it doesn't mean you don't care. It is a sign of self-respect and will help in the long term those in your immediate circle. You cannot give what you do not have. Already in the process of breaking free from that which you may have felt held you bound to the ground and down. I really feel like you've like gone through some things that have made you feel like, you know, set back, or like in a funk or in a rut. But I see that you're in the process of already raising your vibration and leaving behind any toxic pattern, situation, and unhealthy lack of boundaries. So I see you, and again, if you're not doing it yet, this is your advice. Set healthier boundaries with those around you, especially those that are really demanding of your time. Set healthier boundaries, especially with those that you feel want to be competitive or combative or argumentative with you. Okay? Set healthy boundaries, especially those that are pulling at you in multiple ways. I really feel like there's been an opponent around throwing shade your way, wanting to see you crumble under the pressure, and wanting to keep you in place. Does that make sense? Like, there's just somebody in your life that's been wanting to checkmate you. Like, they've been wanting to, if they feel like you're having too much fun, you're shining too bright, or whatever it is, you're feeling too good about yourself. I feel like there's somebody who's been like causing conflict for you, triggering you on purpose, because they want to keep you in a specific place. For some of you, this person wants to keep you all to themselves. Because with the double card here, there's a couple here making love on the ground. Someone may be like very possessive over you, and their possessiveness would rather see you suffer if it means you stay with them than see you happy and have the possibility of you leaving them. You have been very severely triggered, but this severe trigger, these triggers, the things you've gone through, have catapulted your transformation. A death and rebirth cycle you have lived several of, and you are now in the process of a transformation, and you are in the process of rising again. Same situations that you may have felt a lot of pressure about before, you do not feel about anymore. You're going to start to see people trying you less because they acknowledge it, you're not being affected by their jabs anymore, or them poking at you. Like, it doesn't affect you anymore. And so, because you've been transformed, you've leveled up. So, and if it does affect you, it may not affect you as much as it did before. I don't know. But on top of that, I feel like you've transformed, and your transformation has people actually falling in love with you. So, if you've had people working against you, I feel like some of these people are not going to want to work against you anymore because they actually acknowledge, especially through your transformation, that they actually really like you. For some of you, they are in love with you because we have undeniable love. My heart knows your heart and loves you. A perfect match. True harmonious love. I feel like what's going to draw the right people to you is the fact that you're right. I feel like you're honest. Clear communication is going to draw people to you because, again, I feel like you're going to be speaking the truth. And people are going to know they can trust you. You're trustworthy, and they're going to acknowledge that. So, if someone was persuading others against you, manipulating others against you to gain up on you, to bully you, those people are going to have their eyes open to the fact that you're actually a good person, and this person was the one who was actually the manipulator, the toxic one. I see you drastically raising your vibration. You're leaving behind toxic patterns, toxic connections, toxic situations, and when you do find yourself in these same toxic situations from time to time, or around these toxic people from time to time, you will be less affected by it. Nothing can hold you down for long. You are gifted with grace. and this is not a religious thing. You know, I'm also getting like you might have lie detector eyes. Like your eyes, before, I feel like because you did have so much pressure on you and you were triggered, you weren't seeing things clearly. But I feel like you have very, very, very clear vision now, very clear sight. And that's not literally like you may not have the perfect eyesight, but like you see beyond illusion. You see people and what they're trying to do now, and you're just unaffected by it. The spell is broken that has come against you. Like if there has been like a spell to keep you down and bound and with a frown, that's broken. Ultimately, I do see you speaking your truth. You are not going to have to keep your mouth shut anymore. I see you seeing I see you seeing things very clearly and speaking the truth. That's your message. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 2, I'm going to go ahead and channel a message for you from this. I'm getting, here lies your old self. Your new self has risen. You are now reborn and you are more driven, okay? That's your quick channeled message from what I'm getting overall. I feel like you've gone through, and it's funny, we do have the death card here. We have nature spirits, the death card, the King of Swords, walk my talk, in my own lane and flow, spreading joy. I walk it like I crock it, because there's a crock on there. And then we've got music, bold and creative, reconciliation, uniting with someone from the past, and then we have ascension, releasing low emotions. So it's funny, there's like a kind of a few themes here. There's a massive theme of transformation. On your toes, twirl and twirl until you're ready to take flight. They arrive in the winds beneath your wings and speak through the swaying of the trees. I feel like you're waking up, okay? Because, and it's, the catalyst of your awakening has been a lot of ego deaths, okay? You've gone through a radical ego death as of late. It is the hardships that you have endured that has given you your wisdom, that has sharpened the blade of your mind. You have become very, very perceptive thanks to all the things that you have gone through. It's all the stuff that you've gone through that has made you a lot more perceptive. Okay, that's what I'm getting right away overall. And I feel like you're someone who's really authentic to yourself. You're very true to who you are, and you appreciate that in others as well. I feel that you're perceptive, you're smart, and you also think for yourself. With the King of Swords here, you're a king, baby. You're the king. You're the king of the mental realm, which is a powerful thing to be. And this is regardless of gender. I feel like you've gone through a big change, and there's about to be a big transformation within your life as well. Now, this change may feel a little bit unnerving. It may feel like a temporary loss somehow. Like you know the right thing to do, you know what you want, but there's something or someone you may not want to leave behind. You're going to have to let go of something or someone familiar. And so you're resisting change. So if you feel like emotional heaviness comes and goes, it's due to the fear of unknown, due to the fear of not knowing what's next, or possibly due to the fear of knowing what's next, which I feel involves an ending of some kind, either an ending of a relationship. With her being in the bed, I really feel like it's the end of your comfort zone. Like you're being called to step out of your comfort zone and make a big change in your life. And some people, situations that you felt comfortable with, or may have known for a long time, or identified yourself with for a long time, you will be leaving behind. There is some sort of radical ending to something that you may not feel ready to let go of. but you know, with the King of Swords here, it's time, or you know it has to be done in order for you to head to where you're supposed to be going. And the power is in your hands. You are going to make the choice, the decision, because you have a higher perception. You're in tune with a higher vision of what you want to create for yourself in your life. And so you may be in the thinking phase, but I do see that one thing you need to know, when this ending happens, when this major ending happens in your life, you will actually be fine. Even though right before the ending happens, let's say, you have a breakup. It feels scary, or you feel unsure, you feel sad, or hesitant. Let's say you have a divorce. Let's say you move. Let's say you break up with a best friend. Whatever the case is. You're doing it because you know that you want to head in a different direction in your life. Once you rip off the Band-Aid and just finally do it, you're actually going to be a lot better. You're going to be a lot more clear-headed, clear-minded, level-headed, balanced. You have a very strong power to yield changes within your mind and with your words. This is similar to group 1, actually. But I feel like you're a good person, so you actually are uplifting to others. You're optimistic, you spread joy, you're a total vibe, and people want to be around you. So with the King of Swords here, I feel like you already are this person, but without the draining thing or situation or person in your life, you're going to very much step more into this energy. The King of Swords is all about logic, truth, and they communicate clearly. Again, they are someone who is mentally sharp. They make decisions with integrity. They speak honestly from a place of wisdom as opposed to emotion. There's another part of you that has just awoken, okay? Or is waking up. There's something in you that has changed and is waking up. You're able to see people's crap now that you may not have seen before. Things that you used to let fly under the radar, you're no longer letting it fly under the radar. You're a lot more awake, a lot more lucid, a lot more aware of yourself and those around you and their intentions. So it's so easy for you to see now what has to come to an end. Because you are a lot more lucid, awake, and aware, you are more able to see who is bringing death to your life, to your spirit. And you're making the calls. I feel like if you were feeling uneasy or unsettled before making this decision, when it comes time to make the decision, you will not have a doubt in your mind that it's the right decision to make. When it comes time for these endings to manifest, they will be manifest through you. You will be the one making the choice, the decision to cut people out of your life, because you're going to see things that you haven't been seeing, and you're going to see things very clearly. The way will be made very clear for you. So if you've been uncertain on your path so far, if things have been a little bit mysterious, that's going to clear up. There may have been people or situations that have been wanting you to stay asleep to their manipulation and draining manipulative tactics. You will have clarity. That's what I see coming in for you. Clarity in your decision-making process on what decisions to make. And with the endings you call upon, you will be liberated. You will be dropping the dead weight. Some of you may actually be losing weight on this journey. And I do see that you're going to be connecting with the right people. You are no longer going to be giving your energy to the wrong people who bring nothing but suffering and misery and depression in your life. You will start to walk towards the right people by being true to yourself. And that includes your hobbies. What do you like to do? Some of you may be into music. I feel that a lot of you are into music, or you're creative and bold, okay? And I feel like your path will call you to courageously share your unique gifts with the world and to let your passion take center stage. For you that are specifically musicians, I feel that you're going to be reconnecting with the right people. Possibly one person someone similar, and you may have similar interests or hobbies. Now, I see you leaving the wrong people behind because you've changed, your perception has changed, you see things more clearly. And I see that it's leading you to the right people, that actually, it's like I see you being led to very valuable connections that you feel like, even though the past sucked, it doesn't matter because that's how awesome these connections are, that it was worth it, you know? If you had to walk that horrible path to get to this outcome, you would do it 1,000 times because of the outcome. I feel like that, like, connecting with the right people, which I see you doing, is going to be worth it, okay? So by leaving behind certain situations, it could be friends, career, work, whatever it is, by leaving a house, a city, by leaving those things behind, you will be walking your truth way more balanced, and you will be ascending greatly by releasing low emotions. I really feel like you guys may have been experiencing a lot of like sadness or depression or just like negative emotions, and even like thought projections, even thought forms projected onto you is what I mean, because of certain people around you. Like, you were hanging out with the wrong crowd, you were hanging out with in the wrong city, in the wrong house, in the wrong marriage. Like, you just were not with your people. Your people are good people. You've been around some bad people. But I see the good people coming together and raising their vibration and having fun. And even if you don't have like a hobby or a talent that takes you center stage somehow, I feel that your authenticity will aid you in somehow taking center stage, even if your intention is not to gain attention. If your intention is not to necessarily gain attention, I still see you getting a lot more attention because you're going to be looking so good. I don't know, people are going to be like really attracted to you. However, I do feel like if you are trying to get like some sort of like attention like on social media, whether it's for work or a talent, you will be getting that by connecting with the right people. And you may even connect with the right people through social media by linking up through social media for some sort of collaborations or something. Okay, so this is going to be like friendships, love, all of the above. Like, it's going to be a mixed bag of what kind of connections you form. Some of them will just be friendship, some of them will be love, some of them will be whatever it is. Okay, it's going to vary, but I feel like you're going to be connecting with the right people is all I'm saying. Okay, all right, that is your pick a card message. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. Put a little emoji down in the comments to show some love from option number 2. I don't know if there's like a tombstone or something, or like maybe like the skull one. Put that down in the comments to let us know that you came from option number 2. Those who chose option number 3, option number 3, Mrs. Frankenstein. We've got broom, number 8. And it's funny because at first I heard bloom, and then I heard boom, and then I read broom. Alright, so we've got your overarching card, which is the broom. Number 8, dissension, falling asleep, bold action, vitality, 8 of Pentacles, the Lovers, and cozy and warm, feeling comfort. Okay. Let's see, what is your overarching channeled message? Okay, so right away, for those of you who've seen the new Wednesday, you know that raven, that raven with that eye. This is making me think of that raven with that eye. Like, because like one of her eyes is like white and blurred out. Which this was obviously, it looks like it maybe got chipped off or something. But I feel like spiritually, it was intentional. I feel like you're super mystic. Like you're mystical. You're magical. And you see things I don't want to say from a higher realm, even though it is a higher realm, but I want to say alternate realm. Like, it's not necessarily higher. I feel like you see things from higher and lower and all around. You see things that others don't. You have a very, very creative mind. You're probably really good at art. If you haven't tried it, I would try it. Or you're very good at visualization. Let me start off with your overarching message here. The broom. So the keywords there are clearing, purifying, and home. What dreams may come from what you seek. Make room, make way. A clearing need be. Your heart is yearning for something. Like, there's something greater that you are being called to. And that is why you have that in your heart. You feel like there's something you're supposed to do. You're yearning for something. You're guided towards something. You don't know. For some of you, it could be you're yearning for a specific person. It doesn't have to be love. But your heart is yearning for something. You feel like you're missing something, okay? And it's like your intuition. Your intuition is trying to talk to you, and it's guiding you. And so sometimes you may want something, and it may not make sense why. Sometimes you may feel guided to do something, and it may not make sense why completely. But you just always trust your intuition. I feel like you guys are super intuitive. If you don't trust your intuition, you need to. A broom or a besom can be found in any home for sweeping dust and dirt. However, a broom to a witch is more than a simple household tool. It holds a special significance and sweeps more than just dust and dirt away. Okay, so this is a witchy oracle deck. If you don't feel comfortable with a witch term, just ignore that word. It's only a word. Take the message behind it, okay? Brooms are often used to sweep away negative energy in similar way to Native Americans burning white sage. It sweeps away the physical and invisible energies that have crept in from the outside world. This clearing of energy contributes to a witch's well-being. Clearing out the old and dusty, a witch makes space for the new. Sweeping out negative energy, a witch raises her vibration and therefore her strength. When the broom sweeps into your life, you are being guided to do some cleaning. Something surrounding your current situation have been neglected. You need to clear out this dust of the past. This card can also mean clearing your aura. As healers, we tend to hold on to the energy of others for much longer than we need. It's important to do regular purification rituals to keep your aura nice and tidy. The more you clear out the old, the more you make room for new energies to come into your life. Removing things both physically or metaphorical from your life, such as mementos from the past relationship, or giving away things that remind you of old situations, help with that process of clearing. You guys are literally being called to clean and declutter your space of living, of working, of existing, in order for you to make space for the new. I feel like if you are living in a place that's not clean or decluttered, it could make you feel like drained or kind of burnt out or overwhelmed. So like being in a place that is not clean lowers your vibration and makes you fall asleep spiritually. So you're being called to take bold action to clean and declutter your space. Now, if you feel like your space is already clean and decluttered, you need to clean and declutter your life from the wrong people. If you've already cleaned and decluttered your life from the wrong people, you need to clean and declutter your life of that which makes you think of them. It is a bold action that you're being called to take to declutter your life of the wrong people, things, situations, location that will aid you in having more energy. Wow, and we have miracle, a surprising event or experience divinely orchestrated to make you really happy. Okay. Well, and then we have true love. It's never too late to start fresh. A very evident, huge positive shift in you. People are obsessed with you and your vibe. Interessante. Okay, so overall, there is a change happening. There is a clearing already in the process of happening, guys. The divine's coming in with a broom. You're going boom in a good way. You're blowing up in a good way, not negative. You're waking up, blowing up when it comes to the right people in a good way. I see you having a lot of energy. I see that you will be taking bold action. You're going to be a lot more present and you're going to be attending a lot more things. You're mastering something. I feel like you're mastering something. You could possibly be mastering a few things. It's funny, you're going from 0 to 100, okay? I feel like people saw you like not doing very much, or maybe not knowing what you're up to, but you're not out and about ever. You're gonna suddenly be like everywhere, or you're just gonna suddenly be out and about, and whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be good at it. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're going to be good at it. I also feel like you're going to be collaborating with people to have fun, but also in creative endeavors. Or I also feel like you're going to be connecting with the right people, or making some sort of partnership. There's a partnership in particular that I see happening, and this does look like love. You're clearing some things out. The divine's clearing some things out. You're clearing some things out. You're clearing out the phonies. You need to go be active, go outside, go have fun with the right people. But also, make your work fun. If you're somebody that's employed or works or has a business or career or whatever, make it fun. Bring some new creative ideas to the monetization of whatever it is you're doing. Now, I do see a divine connection here with the lovers. We literally have the lovers. We have true love here. I see you connecting with a true love. And it's someone you're going to be comfortable around. How are you going to know it's the person that this is a divine connection? This is a blessed divine union. Your perfect match. You're going to feel comfortable around them. They're going to want to spoil you. They want to make you feel good about yourself is what that means, okay? It's someone that wants to make you feel comfortable. Someone that wants you to feel cozy and warm around them, okay? Someone that cares about you and your comfort and your feelings. I see that happening. So that's how you're going to know it's this person. They care about how you feel. And you're going to feel comfortable around them naturally. You're just going to be on the same wavelength. And you're going to be totally into each other. You're going to be totally attracted to each other. So there's that. And I just saw a yellow butterfly outside my window. Confirmation. With that yellow butterfly, they're going to be a team player. And I keep getting that because I know it's the Eight of Pentacles, but here, there's 3 here that he's working on. Collaborative connections, especially with creative projects or in the workplace, is what I see. You're going to be clearing out the way in your life of that which does not serve you for that which is totally aligned with you and you're going to be totally happy with in regards to career, work, hobbies, and your love life. Okay? If you feel like you ever are about to burn out or give up on something or on your dream, on your journey, don't give up. Take a nap. You may actually need a nap, okay? That's your message. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day. Those of you that chose option number 4, you guys have the Dracula Ghost. My nose is so freaking itchy right now. My nose never gets this itchy. It is incredibly itchy. Incredibly itchy. And I feel like there's a lot of external energies that don't want these messages to get out. Especially this one. And the last one, but especially this one. For some reason, there's like energies that don't want you to hear this. You are about to be shocked. Your first channel message, I'm going to just channel from here. With that ghost there, look at his face. His mouth is like in shock. You're about to be shocked by what you witness and by what happens. And I also feel like you're leaving other people with their jaws open like that. Like, people are shocked. You are shocked. Someone needs to bring the popcorn. They're spilling the tea. And I feel like you're looking absolutely pretty. And you are clever and witty. I don't know. I just feel like people are super shocked. And you're going to be super shocked. I just keep getting that. Like, I feel like you're going to be dressing well, looking well, and have some things you got to tell people. People are going to be shocked by your transformation or your change. There's a big positive change that I feel like you have gone through and are going through. With the Star card here, you're looking really good. So if you need to hear it, you're hot. Your hair is sexy. And you need to know that, okay? Like, you're very attractive. If you've always been attractive, you've just leveled up a lot in attraction, or you're going to. I feel like it's both. I feel like you've leveled up already in how you carry yourself, how you look, how you dress. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So your overarching card here is haunted. This is not a negative card. Number 21. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet. The creaking of the walls. My dog is in here. I'm telling you. Something does not want you to get this message. Okay, so I have my dog here with us, guys. Say hello, Shadow. Okay, so let me get back to reading this. Alright, he's in my lap, guys. Oh, he's so cute. The breaking of the floor beneath your naked feet. The creaking of the walls as the cold kisses flesh. You're never really alone when in the company of hauntings within a bone. Holy guacamole! You're never alone. And that's what I was telling you. I felt a lot of, and I feel a lot of external energies around for this, especially for this group. It's okay, baby. I just whipped out his snacks to calm him down a little. And it's funny because I noticed on here it says original recipe. I feel like you are the OG, the original when it comes to you. You're the original one, you know, whatever that means to you. Feel that this message is for somebody who has high priestess energies, somebody who is the star. So, and you see this star here, this star is like the main star, and there's a lot of other stars around it, but this star is the biggest star and it stands out. Okay, and then we have a star here that says good job, you woke up. So there's a rebirth that you're going through. There's a renewal in your healing, and it's a sustained healing. So you may have gone through healing cycles, but this healing cycle you're in is something that will be sustained forever now. Okay? There are definitely external energies around you that have been affecting you and possibly like trying to impose their will on you. Now, your advice when you feel overwhelmed by external energies. So your advice is to be chill. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, again, by external energies, your advice is to be chill. Throw on some shades to block the shade, okay? Just flow nice and slow. Be fully awake, aware, and in this moment entirely. A cool vibe. I feel like if you need to take some snacks with you anywhere, like, I don't know, I'm getting like, eat the donut. And normally my spirit team's like, put the donut down. This time they're like, if you feel like eating the donut, eat the donut. If it's going to make you feel better. If you feel like people are reaching for you energetically or like too like enmeshed with you, just be chill, shift your focus, and you know, don't try to analyze the entire situation at once. Just be right here, right now, present in the moment, and focus on one thing at a time, okay? But, you know, overall, I feel like this is more so past energy. I feel like currently, I mean, and if you still feel like overwhelmed sometimes, that's your advice. But I feel like that's mainly your past energy. You may have felt more anxious or overwhelmed in the past, but there's a huge positive shift in you, especially socially. I feel like you're going from loner to like popular. I don't know. I feel like you may have been more to yourself and you're going to start to be more popular and people are going to want to connect with you more. There's a big shift in you, specifically socially, and how you socially interact, how you collaborate with others, how you communicate with others, and how you connect with people on a one-on-one basis, but also in a group. Before, you may have felt overwhelmed in a group setting. In the past, I feel like if you had too much attention, it may have been overwhelming and you may have emotionally eaten. Again, I feel like you're going to have a lot of attention on you and it's going to be good attention. I feel like the reason why you may have felt overwhelmed in the past was because you had a lot of negative attention on you. I feel like you had a lot of like people with possibly negative intentions giving you negative attention, purposefully making you feel that way. But now, I feel like you're going to be surrounded by other stars. You are a star. You're going to be surrounded by other stars. Other high vibrational, awesome, possibly eccentric people. And I feel like because of that, there's going to be a big positive shift in the people you connect with and encounter that have good intentions. And that's going to catapult you to shift into an even more positive energy. And I feel like you're going to skyrocket. I feel like you were surrounded by the wrong people in the past, or people with bad intentions had, for some reason, more of a negative influence on you in the past. But there's more people with good intentions around you now, or will be coming in fast, because they see that you're a star just like them. You're all stars. Like, they shine and they let others shine just as you do. You know, it's not about being better than others. It's about everyone having fun and everyone winning. We're all supposed to be our best selves and let each other shine and lift each other up. That's how it's supposed to be. And so that's how you are. And people like that are also coming into your experience. You may have had other people in the past, like yanking on you, trying to pull you down, you know, with that crab in a bucket mentality. Well, I see you being surrounded by way better, more uplifting people that respect you. And I feel like you're also going to be shocking people with the action and choices you're making. I feel like you're taking new action, you're doing new things, and you're actually acting on it. Okay? So you're no longer just thinking about what you should do. You're going to start doing what you should be doing. Okay? And I also see you being respected by the masses. For some of you, I'm seeing fame. We have, because with a star here, double star, we have 2 stars. That is major recognition. And I feel like it's not just social media. I feel like it's globally, because this is a globe here, and there's an image of a woman on a globe. And this card literally says, respected by the masses. Looking very attractive, confident, admired, poised. A teacher, a mentor, honorable. Dressed well, highly valued. On a social media platform. Focus on the self totally, in my own happy world. The strength to master one's emotions always shifts back into alignment. And then we have eternal paradise awaits you. And good job, you woke up. I feel like you're going from a very low paradigm to a very radically high paradigm. Whatever positive shifts and connections come into your life externally, that I do see happening now or in the very, very near future, I see that they're going to be like a catalyst for you to skyrocket into a very, very high, happy paradigm. One where you're respected. And I'm really seeing for this stack, I'm seeing great public recognition on social media, but globally as well, because we have a globe here and they have the world in their hands here. You may also, it's kind of funny I'm saying globally, but I'm saying multidimensionally as well. You're going to gain fame multidimensionally, because with a star here, it's like that's out of this world. So that's interesting. Your journey is going to become very interesting, and I really feel like you're going to expand multidimensionally. Okay? In a good way. Now, I do feel that people are going to start choosing you and jumping on your bandwagon, because they see your vision, they respect you, they believe you, they trust you, and they want to honor you. Whereas in the past, you were in this very dark paradigm where you felt very, very much surrounded by the ghost of your past. Or just very much surrounded by people that, you know, again, wanted to drag you down. So the keywords for this card are atonement and company. I'm going to read that really quickly for you. The definition of a poltergeist is an unknown spirit that causes disturbances such as loud noise or moving furniture. In fact, the word poltergeist is German and it means noisy spirit. Originally, poltergeists were thought to be demons who played tricks, focusing their attention on one specific person. However, theories surrounding the origins of poltergeist disturbances have changed. Many believe poltergeist to be a manifestation of an individual's troubled psyche, as disturbances generally focus on one person. Okay, I'm not saying that you guys have a poltergeist or anything, but I am saying that I feel that you had a lot of trickster beings in your life gaining up on you for a long time, focusing all their trickster energy and manipulations against you for a long time. And it really affected you negatively. But I feel like even throughout all that negative chaos, you still remain chill. And not only did you remain chill, but you actually transformed and became reborn. You healed yourself. And I feel like you also were divinely guided away from this paradigm, away from those kind of connections. If those people are still in your life, you are being guided to walk away from those trickster energies, people that want to focus all their negative attention on you. Yeah, I feel like a lot of wrong has been done to you with this haunted card. A lot of wrong has really, really been done to you in the past, but you are healed from it. You're healing, and it could also be past lives. I see you healing greatly from it, and it's really shocking to those that hurt you. I don't know, and it's shocking to those that hurt you and those who have witnessed those that have hurt you, okay? I see you, collaborating with the right people, connecting with the right people, and I see people having your back. I see you getting a lot more yeses than nos. And I don't know, I see somebody really important choosing you. And I see many people choosing to be a part of your life and of your world, okay? In a positive way. So this is really good. This is a very good message. It's going from 0 to 100, from really dark negative energy to really positive, liberating, healing, encouraging, popular, famous energy. So this is going from really negative attention and recognition. It's like people wanted to like put pressure on you, to really positive attention. So it was never the attention that you had a problem with. It was the kind of attention that you had a problem with. Okay? Anyways, that is your pick a card reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so at www.theenchantedone.com. You guys have an enchanted day.